again. My name is Gabe Zolna. Remember when President Trump told us that he'd release the names of those individuals that caused the $17 million expenditure to silence those people that had things to say about certain representatives, both in the Senate, I'm sure, and in Congress, that did things they shouldn't have been doing from a sexual perspective? We need that information prior to the midterm elections. Here's proof as to why that's so important. This was posted by 4 CBS Denver. It was put up on March the 22nd, 2018. This is the 25th of March, 2018. Colorado Senate Minority Leader steps down, cites misconduct. Interesting, is it not? Colorado Senate Minority Leader, Democrat Lucia Guzman, has stepped down from her post, in part to protest Republican leadership's handling of workplace harassment complaints. Guzman told CBS 4 she felt she could no longer work as productively in her role amid the alleged mishandling of sexual misconduct reports. Quote, "My responsibility was to work with the president and a majority leader on the other side. This is what you're supposed to do, no matter what," Guzman said. "When I felt I could no longer do that, it is my responsibility to step aside and bring someone in who could do that." The term-limited Guzman was replaced Thursday by Senate Leroy Garcia of Pueblo. Guzman will serve out her term as Assistant Minority Leader. Guzman struggled this session with Senate Republican leaders over the handling of sexual misconduct allegations against at least 3 Republican senators, including Senator Randy Baumgardner. All deny wrongdoing. She said Thursday that Republicans' condemnation of Democratic Senator Daniel Kagan, who last week asked for floor debate on Boogermander's conduct, was the final straw. Guzman also says it's time to bring fresh leadership to the Senate Democratic caucus. Actually, it's time to bring fresh leadership everywhere in Congress and the Senate. That's why term limits are so important. Colorado Senate Republicans denied to directly comment on the specific allegations from Guzman. Quote, "I have enjoyed a cordial and constructive working relationship with the minority leader since we came into the legislature together. So I'm naturally disappointed to learn of her departure as well as the reason she gave for it," said Republican Senator Kevin Gratham, president of the Colorado Senate. "Lucia Guzman is a wonderful person who has acquitted herself well as minority leader. I respect her decision and thank her for her leadership and friendship." Colorado's legislative session ends May the 9th. Folks, you've got Democrats in the local Senate in Colorado stepping down over sexual allegations of Republicans. We've got to know who those individuals are who caused that $17 million expenditure. That worthless speaker, or I was aware of that expenditure, I just didn't know the details. Don't you think if it was his money, he'd know the details? Huh? We need to know who caused those expenditures, don't we? Folks, aren't you tired of being screwed over? I sure as hell am. I'll attach the link. You take a look at it. Watch the embedded video. You let me know what you think. You sure as hell know what I think, don't you?